This is an Accuphase P300, and it was sent to me for repairs because it has an issue in the power supply. The P300 was released in 1973 under the Accuphase and Kensonic brand name. It's rated at 150 watts per channel and has a plethora of known issues I will be digging into, starting with the main filter caps. But first, a cool cookie door that covers the lower controls. There's a service bulletin out for replacing the main caps, as the ones installed in early models were not rated for high enough voltage from the factory. Later models like the one I'm working on tended to have other issues with the main caps, such as leaking electrolyte, and are still recommended for replacement. Next up is the power supply. Thankfully, it's slotted in and comes out real easy. Here it is with all new parts. Out of these caps, these 4 all tested bad. I noticed that there was some missing voltage, AC voltage, going out of the power supply. These 2 fuses were blown. I replaced the fuses, booted it up on dim bulb. They didn't blow. Plugged it into the wall outlet and I watched them go. After a few more sets of blown fuses, I figured out that what the actual problem was that I had installed these diodes backwards. Whoever had installed them as per the service bulletin installed them backwards. I reinstalled them just following what was already on here. Next up are the driver cards. The copper traces on these tend to corrode, which means you have to clean each pad before soldering in new components. Ugh. I got it done though. With both driver cards reinstalled, I set the DC offset to as close to 0 as I could and the bias to around 55 millivolts, then ran it at a 1 watt output for 45 minutes to warm it up before making final adjustments. Look at how clean that square wave is. Beautiful. And to make sure it stays beautiful, I cleaned and lubricated all of the controls. I figure while I'm in here, I also want to put in some new LED lamps, because if the lamps burn out in this, then the amp stops working. I used a damp magic eraser and microfiber cloth to clean the faceplate, then polished it with Mother's mag and aluminum polish. Next up is the protection circuit. I started by replacing all of the capacitors, then tested the board and went back in to replace the op amp that controls the low impedance detection circuit. The new op amp requires a new circuit, so I also changed out a few parts for different values. The new protection card installed, but it's all done. We can see all the parts are replaced. This is 65 parts in total, and then 4 lamps, so 69. Nice. All right, last thing to do before we listen to it in the living room is to test the output power. So watch those meters as we go up, up, and away to 150 watts or so. And that comes out to 200 watts per channel. I've got it paired with a Marantz 2270 as the preamp, and man, it sounds good.